Hello, Zero here, and welcome to another episode of the Manager series, a 100% lore playthrough of Lobotomy Corporation. So, as mentioned, we are now past the core suppressions, and we can proceed to chill out a bit. So, for today, our main goal is to just research everything except the weird sign that we really don't need to deal with. Got a new... Oh, this is the new guy. This is the new Aleph. And in the process, I might try to deal with this 5 abnormalities. Then the rest of the day, we are just going to try to farm our people. So now, let's go for a suicide strat. Sort of. First, let's send Devona over. And who else? I guess just Frank. Frank should be fine. Maybe Hunter because Hunter is slower. Also... I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to see what these guys do. Then also this guy, I will... Oh, there's a protect. So we are going to do random 3. Let's try repression. And Haru. Since Haru is the closest, Haru will be the first one to go. DO1 106 tells Haru all about love. Deals 4 damage. Almost to make sure a good-hearted people are safe. Heals hope from seeing DO1 106 friendly color. So repression seems to be bad. Now this one seems okay so far. Right. We've chosen to ignore this, but I guess it's a good time to start reading it. I think we already read this, but I think it will already fast forward it when we read it. As time passes, people change. We may become disabled, lose our minds, be consumed by overwhelming violence, or be willed to disappear, never seen again. The first person to use the abnormality will have their image etched into the canvas. This portrait captures a moment. This is what we are destined to lose. Those who see their healthy self will subconsciously begin craving, if life could always be like that. If only I could always have a bright smile just like that in that portrait. All damage that would be dealt to the etched will be taken by another within the facility. However, the effect of the abnormality will not apply to damage that exceeds the maximum HP of the one who is shown on the canvas. The etched will also receive increased damage. One will begin to feel strange. One will be unharmed by any shape or form of attacks. However, others will bear the pain instead. Once the one who bears the etched pain died, another will take their place. When not a single person remains, the one etched in the portrait will die. So Devona has the etched. Where's Devona? Probably already walked back, or is still walking back. Alright, so Devona has that weird brown thing. Let's take a look at others if they have the they have the mark that we saw earlier. Okay, so Tom has the mark. Tom will take the damage instead of Devona. That was strong damage. DO1106 can be ordered to protect an employee. However, it should be noted that the Cliffhouse counter lowered when the order was given. D1106 increased the defense of the employee it protects while healing everyone in the same area. However, if the level of the employee being protected is lower than 3, they will go out of control while under protection. Yeah, we try not to use those things. Right, let's send Devona again. See what happens. Right, Frank, you've used it once. The sap of a nameless gigantic tree that roots itself on the edge of the world. Subjects who consume giant tree sap instantly recover physically. Furthermore, they will continue to heal over time. Alright, let's send Frank again. You gonna breach? Nope. So one. Let's try Christopher. Nothing happened. Let's try again. It requires 13 uses, so good-hearted people safe. Okay, Frank has died. You and I, we tried our best, but we failed. Right, so we kind of expect this has a certain effect. Maybe you can't use it twice. Now let's send Adam. So Devona didn't die. So I think this doesn't have that problem. Right, Instinct doesn't work. And Christopher is going to go insane. No! Oh. Interesting. I was counter lowered, so we might see this breach. Certain subjects who consumed giant tree sap were found to suffer side effects. Those injured, the side effect exploded and died within 20 to 30 seconds after consuming giant tree sap. The entire section they were in suffered white damage. According to the exploration team, there were a large number of life forms surrounded with scorched giant green tint. This was because the sap makes them satiated and contained potent healing agents. So that's what happened to Frank. He was unlucky and blew up. This might breach. Okay, Adam is also dying. Let's see if Raika also dies. Okay, D106 breached. Let's see if we can attack it. This looks like it's charging something. No? Okay, that was black damage. I think we can send some people over. Seems to only deal slight amount of damage. It might explode, so let's just go away for a bit. Oh, there's also others, huh? Sure. There's two. Won't blow up. Nope, this doesn't seem to blow up. So might as well run after it. Oh, there's two of them there. That's... Oh, there's one in every apartment, I think. And it deals a ton of black damage. Vera doesn't have the right armor. I'll just let Vera run. Oh, that might be similar to Scorched Girl, though. So, for safety purposes, I'm going to let people run away. Yeah, that might be like Scorched Girl. Let's see if it blows up. It's weak against red, though. I'm not sure if each of them counts as an aleph, but it's not counted as a valve. No. Ooh, that's black damage. But thanks to the healing, you got a decent chance of survival. Okay, army in black. And that army in black blew up. Is that all? Or did we miss something? We missed someone. Oh! Oh, it also gets people to go to 0. Huh. Well, that's something. Is this 0? No. Right, let's just... Alright, before we retry the day, let's just continue using this. Please take care of Rodolfo of the Sleigh. No. I don't think we need to worry about that. Let's just finish this one. So I think what we can do is... Okay, so we killed that. Just continue using it until we hit 10. And we'll just read what it is. Alright. So, little by little, the portrait turned uglier and uglier. Eventually, one will stop viewing the portrait and simply enjoy their unexpected look. If the image of a new person is placed upon the canvas, the previous will be killed. So that's why Devona doesn't die, because they're the ones in the canvas. So there's no new person, so they won't be killed. However, no miracle lasts forever, and all those that bear that one's pain perish. It is their turn to die. Once the person who thought himself to be the luckiest person in the world meets their demise, the portrait turns blank once again. If the etched is killed by means other than normal damage, then the portrait will return to its original state. So, for example, if we send Devona over here to die, and then giant tree sap. Alright, let's just let this happen. So, Vera? Is Vera gonna die? Let's move Pansy over. So what I might do in the future days is I'm just going to send 2 people, grab some sap every day, and hope that they don't die. If they die, we just restart the day. Very simple. experiments confirm that there's a positive relationship between the frequency of consumption of giant tree sap and the probability of exploding. However, some of our appliances drank the sap melted, leaving smoldering green remains. Right, that's... So you can only use it once, I guess? Or using it once means that it's going to have a low chance of blowing you up. What's this Don't Touch Me doing? It's transforming? I mean, okay, it's Pansy's gonna blow up. Alright, let's see, Tom. How many times do we need? So we need 13 times. So we're going to have to kill everyone in the central department. Even our level 5s. And there's no more. So I guess I don't need to waste my time there. So what I need to do is every day I'm going to send 2 people over, 2 to 3 people over to work on that. Then I'll send Devona over to... Yeah. Right, first off, Devona, do the honors. And send that. Send Raika. And send someone else, probably Tom. We're gonna send 3 people over. If one of them dies, we restart the day. And we'll just reduce it to just 2 people. Adam and Raika. Devona, just do that. I think Insight might be the right one. So we'll just have to see if either of them blows up. Tom is the one targeted again, huh? If no one blows up, then we are good. Powerfield soap. I'm seeing the one's friendly color. And yeah, seems that we're good with that. Now, oh, it's 33, huh? That's a lot. Oh, that's thanks to the meltdown. Death counter lowered every time 5 employees died. However, deaths caused by execution bullets were not recognized. So, well, we're going to use a lot of execution bullets anyway. Right, so this is an Aleph. And it's good, so I don't think we're gonna have a problem with that. And none of them died. We're just going to continue the day. I'll let Devona do that. And while we're doing that, let's start killing people. It's 1, 2, 3. And let's send someone over for Queen of Hatred. Let's see. From the training team. Who's decent for training team? None. Well, any one of them can be sent. Anyone who has decent armor. Unfortunately, we don't have decent armor. I'm gonna send Velasquez again. I can send Pansy. I don't think Pansy's going to die from that. Also, this one. I think we also... yeah, we should at least try to let this breach, because that is someone that needs to breach. Right. Tom, or whoever else. Here, Victor. Tom doesn't have the right armor for that. But Tom has the right armor for this one, so what I can do is just try Justice. If this breaches, doesn't really matter. We have enough people to deal with it. And if it's good, then it's good. Is Devona done? No, still needs a couple more, 3 more. Right, let's see if Pansy survives this. Pansy and Hunter survives this. Also, while waiting, I can send Orga to the Child of the Galaxy. And Elena can work on the Snow Queen. So we now have 2 places that can work for early attachment. Is it good? No, it's normal. So there's a chance that this might breach, and if it breaches, we're going to send everyone who doesn't have black damage to deal with it. Okay, Pansy survives. It's good. The King of Greed doesn't blow up. This guy also doesn't blow up, huh? Let's send someone else. Maybe Quinn? Quinn is high that, though. Or I can just wait for the next meltdown. In the meantime, I can send someone to farm this. So Firebird deals shred damage. Vera is decent. I can send Vera over there. Or I can send Vera over to the fetus also. I can send Victor also, but Victor doesn't have the right armor. Chloe. I think Chloe's the safest bet. We also are okay with that breaching, because that's also a Vav. So if that breaches, then we are good. Still need 1 more. Right. Devona, you can return. So now Orga is not going to do anything but go for the Child of the Galaxy. I think Maki can work on this one. We can recall where Maki is. Yeah, it's very high. Maki's not going to screw up there. I'd like for Elena to screw up here so Elena and Christopher can get the bonus. That would be fun. Unless we get the bad results and we screw ourselves over. So who has the gift? Orga, right? Orga, yep. I mean, if it breaches, we're just going to send everyone who is good against Dread or everyone with an Aleph armor to try to deal with it. Still a VAP, so yeah. Might be a good result though. Right, Chloe, try again. Want it to breach. I mean, we don't want it to breach. We're just okay with it if it breaches. So I just clarified that. Singing machine, right? I don't have a singing machine. You might have to send someone over here to deal with this. I'll just send Devona, I guess. Devona should be okay. Devona still isn't blessed. So if the bonus is blessed, meh. Whatever. And common. I think it's a good time to read the lore. Many hunters longed to obtain even one of its feathers, as it would be their pride and honor. There are many tales about the bird. Some said that those who caught the bird would see their families prosper for many generations. A few even claimed that one wasn't a true hunter until they had gotten one of the flame-like feathers. Others believed that one feather was so strong it could take the owner anywhere they dreamed of. Be what it may, the bird was a symbol of adventure to people. The faraway forest was soon filled with people looking for the bird. Not only hunters, but adventurers and travelers too. The once silent forest became a crowded place. People soon became bored with the rumors. They were no longer interested in the hunt. Fewer and fewer people paid any sort of visit to the faraway forest. When the bird finally became nothing but a legend, they experienced a great pain, being blinded. Now all that was left of this legend was a blind bird with bright feathers, alone in an abandoned forest. After a long time had passed, the bird found a new forest. Many people lived in that forest, and the bird just wanted their eagerness to pursue it, to once again be stoked like the fiery hues of its blazing feathers. Those who succeed in a hunt are granted with one of the very feathers that countless hunters once yearned for. So that was 2. Still have 17. I guess I'll just send Orga again. Now this is done. Alright. So Devona, where's Devona? Did I let Devona return? I don't think so. The Devona should be here somewhere. Yep, Devona is there. I'll let Devona walk nearby here in case the Plague Doctor is triggered. And the meltdown. So we just have one of them is going to melt down. Regardless, we'll know what to deal with. Oh, Orga time. Giant tree sap. No, I'll just take the hit. I'm not going to deal with a giant tree sap. Right, more repression work. Let's see what happens. More insight work. Who among the level 5s need more insight and can take white damage? I mean, Maki can take white damage, but it might not be enough though. Velasquez doesn't need it. Dakota is better. Alright, let's just send Dakota. Farm that. One at a time. So if this escapes, we can send a strike team to deal with it. Right. Legend of the Firebird. Again, it's the Firebird. Says that once upon a time, those who came across its feather were granted with both blessing and ordeal. At times, the Firebird heals wounded employees. And we already saw that. Firebird may become happy with employees as though they're hunting for it. Oh yeah, we're gonna hunt for it. I mean, if we really want to, we can try to get a high result. But we're getting common results, which is... I mean, it's still good. Don't get me wrong. Okay, back to the lore. Caution is advised when the hunting season for the Firebird finally arrives. Rash actions, such as suppressing it, is not recommended. It is also not recommended to simply hunt the bird to prove one's bravery. Please remember all the hunters who had to return empty-handed. I can catch it, just a little bit more and I'll get it. Every employee has thoughts like this. However, it takes true courage to accept when to give up. Okay. Sure. It's got a decent 6/6 armor. It's just weak against black. It's still not bad. It's still 2. I mean, instinct is high, but we already have lots of ways to increase our instinct. Now this one is also good. When an abnormality was suppressed, the Qliphoth counter raised. When an employee level 3 or lower encounters D106 while it is escaping, they will go out of control and attack other employees. Same instance occurred when an employee's SB hit 0 due to D1106 attack. Now we know this is... Well, it's not good, but we have enough to work with it. Right. Alright. So next thing we'll try to force an escape would be the King of Greed. Right, it's got 3. It's pretty hard to let it escape. Let's try something else. Let's try the King of Greed. So who was the last one who worked on King of Greed? Hunter. And Hunter survived, so we are good. Right, you 2. That's 2 dead. That's 3. That's it for the Queen of Hatred. Queen of Hatred, again, Pansy is the one who needs it, but Pansy already had the bonus. Let's just send Pansy over again. Not a bad idea. So it's gonna be purple done. Well, we have is more than enough to deal with it. Alright, I'll just send the... I'll send Tom again. Hopefully this will trigger it. No, we'll wait until the King of Greed... If the King of Greed reaches. King of Greed's color is that of a brilliant and lustrous gold. The world that King of Greed may have once loved is now being devoured by her. Alright, this might cause the King of Greed to escape. Alright. Yeah, that might cause an escape. Nope. King of Greed didn't escape. Next on our list, 2 people who will escape is this guy. Tom was able to survive it thanks to the Discord. And let's try Quinn. Quinn has decent armor, but justice is kinda lacking. And I can return Devona now. We need that extra firepower. The ripe apple fell off the tree. Faint sound of rustling leaves can be heard from F442's containment unit. Those things are tried to have such a crisp that a single touch would render them dust. They look much too horrible to be called plants. F442's eyes are long gone, feasted on by birds and bugs in the past. F442 later grew by feasting on their carcasses nearby. First by the witch and the princess who fell asleep because of it, eventually And the princess who fell asleep because of it eventually lived happy ever after. Oh, Quinn got a good result. So yeah, it spreads its roots. We already did that, but we fast forward the whole thing, so might not be able to see it. Looks like we're good. I'll just send Quinn over for a second time. I don't want this to escape. You've seen what happens when that escapes. I mean, they're kind of easy to deal with if you've got the right equipment. So it's the Snow White's apple. Oh, still good. Whatever. Alright, farming time. Unless you really want to trigger this. I think we can. But again, we really don't have anyone who needs to farm temperance at the moment. Sure, let's send Dakota. No one is in the hallways, right? So if there's someone in front of the King of Greed, what I can do is just shoot them before King. It's still good. Even at -8. Send someone else. All of these are already pretty high. Send Haru. When at -8. That's 22%. Some of our employees think that the King of Greed is trapped inside a thing that resembles an egg. However, the truth is that she shut herself inside it. We're not able to let it escape. If we want to make it escape, we're going to have to use something like Insight. And that might be a bit too much. We need 5 abnormalities. I want to try this one, and this one. Right, let's just let it escape. We've got Haru anyway. Haru's not going to die from the damage. But if it escapes... Can pretty much send everyone against it, just as long as we attack it from behind. Right, now I'm going to send Haru over there, just in case this breaches and goes into a hallway. Alright, let's see what hallway it breaches. So it reached here. 1, 2. The strike team is going to... Alright, the strike team is going to be going the other direction. These guys can deal with it, it's just Vav. Let's see. Let's see if we make a mistake. No, you don't. Do we have a slow? I don't think we have a slow. We didn't equip anyone with a slow weapon. It's the queen. Okay, it's no queen weapon. That whole crying thing was annoying. Okay. Maybe we can let it breach again one more time? Just for fun? No? That's just one valve. I mean, I think we wasted an episode or two trying to do this valve quest. Now the problem was we were trying to do yin and yang and they were kinda hard to deal with. Right, Aru. Take 2. Still have 7 bullets. And Haru isn't taking any damage. Thanks to the galaxy or the galaxy brooch or galaxy necklace. They're able to deal with it without any problems. Right, breaching time. Well, breaching time didn't breach. Alright. Sure. Now let's just let this punishing bird return to its proper location and we can... Actually, we can let people return to their proper location. Then move them downward. Now this one, I mean, if it triggers, it's going to trigger the don't touch me, and we really don't need to worry about don't touch me. Is it returning? Alright, it's returning. Orga! Start the sequence. Last Gas Dakota. And finally Adam. See if everyone's working. Everyone is working. And that is a joke for Haru and Christopher. Also a joke for them. Also a joke. Alright, back to our regularly scheduled suicide attempts. Yeah, let's get a high results. Hopefully this is gonna be good. Yeah, it is good, so it's going to raise up. It's now 1. And Chloe now has the bonus. And this is going to breach. I think we have the right amount of people to deal with it. Just don't know what it's dealing. Is it going to deal red damage or is it going to deal white damage? We are going to see. So this is going to breach. Alright, Firebird. Let's send everyone. We first need to know what damage it deals. Deals red damage. Okay. I think what we can do is I can wait. I can wait at the edge, so in case it has a charge attack, we have a way to survive it. And what is it weak against? Sweet against black damage. We got Discord. Raika has Discord. Sure. Red damage. You got Vera. Pansy isn't good. And right, we'll just move people who aren't good for it. Yep, Soul and Vow. Win should be okay. Tom also not okay. Right, Vera. Let's see if you can do something about it. Oh! Well, we are kind of fucked. Is Vera blind? Right. This is a problem. If it has a charge attack, I'm not sure if I can run away. But Adam is black damage, so... Pansy. Just for safety, I'm going to give Pansy that. Sam also needs that. Also need to kill these guys because they are going to trigger. Oh, looks like a charge attack. Well, we really don't. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Ah, Raika's dead. So the charge attack is pretty fast though. So we really don't have any choice. We can't deal with it unless we have someone who is... Need to send only the Alephs to deal with it. I mean... Chloe was able to tank it. Tom was able to tank it. Right, I'm gonna be wasting another day thanks to that. Okay. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send Raika and Tom. Devona can work on this later, or anyone can work on this before the day ends. So what we have here is the Firebird, kinda in terms of trying to deal with it. Send Haru over. King of Greed. I'll just send Hunter over just to let Hunter farm a bit. This one would be... what you call this? This would be Pansy again. Alright, this is Orga. This is Maki. Now we'll just wait if one of them blows up. If one of them blows up, we're going to retry the day. Oh, I haven't tried Adam yet. Adam seems to be okay. Hunter seems to be okay too. Now for the King of Greed, I can't send anyone. I can just practically send anyone. Adam's still not done. Let's just send Chloe over. Right. We're good. So, Firebird, kinda iffy. I think we're just going to have to wait until we get another Olive suit. Probably a suit from this guy. Already know what we need from this. So, let's just unlock in order. So, I'm going to save my execution bullets. Alright. It's gonna breach, and we're going to see where we are going to attack it. Alright, breaching time. Where are you going to breach? I breached there. Ooh, it killed one person. And that's an oof. It's weak against black damage. Alright, time for you to die before you panic. I think these guys are enough to kill it. Maybe once the training people arrive, we get more bonuses. Okay, that's one valve. Alright. I'll just send someone to do some repression work here. Like Tom, nope, Tom can't do it. Vera should be fine. Working for justice. Else needs some work. This one can send a lane over. And after that... Oh, I can send Tom here. And if this breaches, I think... Well, we've seen that we can deal with this better than we've dealt with the Firebird. Firebird's charge is kinda OP at this point. That's good, so that would lower it. So that's gonna be good for Tom. Okay, attempt number 2. Chloe. Once we deal with it again, we now got 2 suppressed valves. And hopefully one more dead clerk. Okay, it reaches. Don't have anyone in hallways. And which hallway did it go? Ooh, that hallway. That would be kinda annoying. Probably the worst hallway you can go to. And it only seems that our Wub Wub guy is going to be the first person to reach it. And it's strong against Wub Wub. Come on, Quinn. Move closer. Oh, it's also immune to red. Oh. That's annoying. I think it's much better if we just stay here. Just in case it spawns in either of those two. What? Stop. Alright, where did it go? Alright, it went there. Kinda annoying. So, where's Rika? Oh, that's Rika. Where's Adam? Adam's there. I think it's better to station them, the two of them there. And there's no reason for me to go inside there. Because it's just gonna be a death trap. So I'll just let people go back to where they came from. And wait for it to get to the other end of the hallway. Okay. It went here. Kind of weird for a hallway, but it's pretty small too for a hallway. Alright, that guy died. Okay, that's a good place. That's a good place for it to die. And again, we don't have any sort of slow. What we do have is black damage. And of course, in the name of love and hate. So it's kind of like an angler fish. So the head is the sort of lamp for the anglerfish. I think that we are good for this. Yeah, we are good for this meltdown. Can now proceed to the next one. Then we're going to try to suppress it again. Maybe try to suppress this first. Can send Quinn over. Now with that done, I can send over Elena. We trigger the meltdown. Ooh, it's nice. Send Quinn over. King of Greed will just have to wait. This one is again, this is going to be Mackie again. Mackie needs it. And Child, as always, it's going to be Origa's job. And send Orga for some justice. Let's suppress it. Right. Why do I want to suppress it? Why the hell would you want to suppress it? So this is 50% because there's an abnormality inside. And now who is this? This is Pansy's job. There's Dawn. Dawn, what is... In terms of Dawn, what's the problematic ones? These two. This. And this. Not quite a problem. Not really a problem in our case. Alright, we haven't read this lore, so back in the lore. When the prince kissed the princess, she coughed up the bits of an apple stuck in her throat. The dwarves cried out in happiness. Snow White and the prince walked through a flower-covered path and headed to their kingdom. Everyone lived happily ever after. Then there was the apple created from the witch's wrath and curse. It was also part of herself. The apple that dropped from Snow White's hand after a single bite could never be happy. The apple, full of loneliness and hatred towards the princess, waited for the day it would rot away and return to the earth. Oh, you know, repression is the best. Alright, King of Greed again. We're done with the Queen of Hatred, so... Let's go, King Greed. I can send Gwen. It might kill them. Chloe has better armor. For red. King of Greed is red. Chloe's fine. Right, next. Don't have anyone in the hallways. So we're good. Oh, it's breached again. I mean, thankfully this guy doesn't is full, mainly because we've been containing it. Okay, this is kind of weird, but sure. I mean, I can shoot at it if I really wanted to. Just don't need to be in front of it. Right, that's good enough. No, I'm gonna send 9 more. Send it. Alright, got another one. Insane. Ooh. 2 more insane. It's just hallways. I don't think it's going to attack the main rooms. You teleported to the wrong room. You're going to go insane anyway. I mean, who did it attack? Is it attacking one of our guys? No? Oh. Syrinx is just so annoying. Right. Insight. Dakota can work on this. Good-hearted people are safe. Now 2 more. 2 more of that, and I think we should be smooth sailing unless we screw up. That's just normal. But I don't think it's going to... It's only bad. That's only bad when it's going to lower. Okay. We're still fine. I think let's just end this with Chloe. We got 6 bullets for execution. So, what did this say? If 5 people die it lowers, but when you suppress an abnormality, it raised. So I think it's just a net. Breaching time. All right. It's breaching time. Don't have any red, huh? We'll be able to kill it before it teleports. Answer is yes. Smooth sailing. Send Orga for this one. Elena. Let's just focus more on that for Elena. I mean, I can try this with Quinn again, or maybe Tom again. If it breaches, again, we have enough people who can deal with it. But we have to let people finish their work first. So Tom, it's your turn. Well, fortunately, it's good. It looks like it's good. Can send someone over for the Firebird. Who has good red damage defense? Vera. Well, send Vera over. We're not going to attack it this time around. And stations. Where are we going to station our people? They're there. None of these are problematic. Here, that's kind of problematic. This guy's... I think I can just put them there. None of these are that problematic. So I can just set that there. Or what I can do is I could let... these are not going to escape. It's not going to be an issue. Let's get Orga one more. We can let the clowns work on Don't Touch Me. That would be hilarious. Elena. And just one more suppression of... Queen. 1.76 megahertz, not a problem. Ooh, these guys teleported there. Oh, kind of makes sense. This, though, well, kind of makes sense too, but... No, I am going to let Velasquez deal with this. You guys are going to try to deal with this. Dead. 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 And the last one. Oh, same formation team's still going there. Let's send the safety team and the training. Oh, training team's already on the way also. Eh. Right, who else needs insight work? London. Mackie can do some insight work. But I'm not confident on the armor. I'll let Galena do that. Still not normal. Send Orga over. And Pansy again for Queen of Hatred. That should max out Pansy by the end of this. It's good. Well, good is better than bad. Right, let's let that finish, then we can start working on the King of Greed. Alright. No one's in the hallways. Very good. Pansy is still on the way back, but yeah, we are good. Might just be normal. Yeah, might just be normal. Not bad. But regardless, normal will still trigger. Can still trigger a breach. Looks like no. Oh, he's gonna be maxed out thanks to this. Brilliant and lustrous gold. We're already nearing 1 hour and 30-minute mark. Still good. But hopefully this is the good that we're looking for. Yes, it is the good that we're looking for. And just one more suppression and we are good. Ooh, lots of dead people, huh? Nope, you have to go here first. Galina's not doesn't have that high DPS. London is kind of useless because it's immune. I don't think it can teleport on the same hallway. That would be annoying. Don't run into it. Okay, purpose of pain done. And I am not going to risk anymore. You've already spent way too much time on this mission, on this day. So what I'll do is just... yeah, very simple stuff. Can let Riker run out there. Orga. This one would be Elena. This one again is gonna be Devona. Who else? I send Mackie over. I don't think Mackie's going to screw it up. Pretty sure Mackie's not going to screw it up. But I don't know. Maybe they'll screw it up. You'll see. I don't want to take the risk. It's the Firebird. Can work on the Firebird. Anyone strong with strong red armor. Vera has strong red armor. So Vera should be able to work on it. And this is 90, not 100. We got 3. Who are those 3? Again, just Elena and Orga for farming. This should be 7. It should be 8. Should be 9. And 10. Can't go back. Normal, but did not get kissed. Interesting. See what these three are. Devona. Attachment. Anyone here who needs attachment and has strong red. Vera has strong red, but doesn't really need the attachment bonus. Grin doesn't need the attachment bonus. Oh, he's already maxed after using that so many times. Let's just send Dakota. This can be Quinn. Let's send Quinn over. And this, I can send Haru over. Or just Christopher, just to be sure. Then, while we're waiting, let's just let Pansy do the thing. And Elena do the thing. Then this breaches. That would be annoying. Alright, this is Snow White's apple. And more lore. Was it an enchantment or was it the wrath which was bending the laws of nature? Even after enough time had passed for it to rot and allow its seed to bear fruit, the apple did not rot. In the meantime, one half of it was kicked and crushed by someone's foot. The other half was filled with holes eaten away by the likes of birds and bugs. The carcasses of birds and bugs piled up near the apple. The apple pondered about its existence in the midst of the corpses rotting around it. One day a branch grew from it. The leaves and branches were already withered and dry, but it continued to grow. And we are done. Oh, it's slow for repression. Alright, let's read this whole abnormality. Another backer abnormality, crowdfunding backer abnormality. This abnormality takes a form humanoid one. Okay, we already read that. Audio recorded from first contact with the abnormality. Omitted. Serena. Well, I feel threatened because you're armed. That bright pink outfit's disturbing as well. Doesn't belong in a place like this. What's your opinion on the nature of humans, Miss Serena? I think it depends on a person's experience. Why do you ask? It is a highly debatable topic, but this is what we think we should do. If a person is good from the start, we protect their good heart. If a person is bad from the start, you will make a good heart out of them and protect that heart. How are you going to do that? We can see the color of humanity's hearts. The color of the human heart is pink. By wearing the same color, you can blend in with people's minds. You will gladly get dirty for the sake of the good-hearted. Wait, you'll get dirty instead of the people? Is that actually a thing that's possible? Indeed it is. I'm sorry, I just can't trust you or what you say. It's rather suspicious that you can just see the color of someone's heart. If anything happens, just call us, ma'am. Following what was stated in the recording, the abnormality's will to help others is solid. We have yet to grasp detailed information around this abnormality. Perhaps actually asking it for help could aid in learning more. However, just like any other abnormality, we shouldn't blindly trust it. I plan to have a suppression team nearby while I pretend to ask it for help. So a lot's happened up to now. To summarize the whole thing, this abnormality is the best thing we've ever had here. A few months ago, I took a chance in asking this abnormality for help, and ever since I've been using it. Gotten help from it about redacted times by now. My efficiency at work has gotten so much better too. At this point, just looking at something pink makes me feel better. Those creatures bolster in a way that even the greatest leaders can't match. This abnormality will greatly improve our employees' quality of life. Okay. Let's just let this wrap up. Hopefully this is normal and they get kissed, so I can send Christopher over. And no, we're not sending Christopher over. What we are sending Christopher over is just one more. Christopher should be able to do one more work for this. And after that, it's Army in Pink. How about love? Goals to make good-hearted people safe. We already read that. Hope in Army in Pink's friendly color. This should be even normal. We shouldn't have any problems if it's normal, because it doesn't have anything. No, it's not Army in Pink. It's Army in Black. And it's marked Zion. Not Aleph. Huh. Excerpt from an audio record. Can do it again today, right? Yes, the human heart is pink. We wear the same color. You'll drive away bad thoughts. You hear that? Yes, it's still in the best condition. Can put this abnormality to good use in our next suppression. They're so much better than human soldiers. Perhaps we should possibly consider putting them as our special suppression team. On a side note, they seem to have gotten a bit darker in color. I don't think it's anything to lose sleep over. The human heart. We must clean. Even a small speck of evil must be cleaned. It seems a bit less energetic than usual, but it'll be fine, I think. And with that, we end the day. No dead, and the purpose of pain finally cleared. It's another of our problematic stuff. Elena's gained that. Rank is level 5 now, thanks to that boost. Kalina got a bit of prudence boost, but should have just been justice. Farah got a bit of justice out of there. Tom is now justice 5. That's great. So what we're going to use is just the Firebird and the Snow Mite's Apple for farming justice. EO 450. If you feel an abdominal pain and a tingling sensation in your neck, the best thing you can do now is to look at the great blue sky you'll never get to see again. Well, that remains 26 singularities. So we already read this. This is day 27. Yeah, A died. Why do we have to bear this pain? Yeah, I think it's part of A's plan for the... Yeah, as we've seen with the core breakdowns, by letting the Sephiroth accept their trauma and deal with their trauma, you also let A deal with his similar trauma. Hey, we didn't get a new mission? Oh, we got a new. Oh, we need the department to be level 3. Okay, so what we're going to use, we don't need the rabbit team yet. We got through day 46 without the rabbit team. We don't need the rabbit team yet. But we might need this. So, yeah, in case, for instance, the Firebird charges us, he can try to deal with it. Managerial boat that reduces the mobility of the abnormalities for a limited time. The movement speed of an abnormality will be reduced by 50% by overloading the Clipos control. So it slows down abnormalities and ordeals by 50% for a certain amount of time. And we didn't unlock anything. Not from the new people. But we got a new abnormality, and the Plague Doctor went back here again. Kinda annoying. We got Army in Black. It's marked as Zion, but 30. Yeah, it's an Aleph. We've seen it reach as the Black Hearts. So we don't have anything new to read here. We've already read this. So I guess we are just going to take a quick look at our new abnormality. So it looks like a deformed bee. Its form appears to be an amalgamation of a gargantuan beehive and a bee. Cross-section of the inside shows a darkish red surface with particles here and there, much like that of raw meat. The segment that appears to be the face is heavily distorted. It has wings, but they lost their intended function of flight. The one eye that remains relatively intact shows pupillary movement, as if to watch for approaching intruders. The abnormality always remains still, so it is assumed that it doesn't move. And it's another VAV, 20s VAV. Hay is 16. Oh, Hay is 16. That is 12. Zion is 8. Zion is 8. And yeah, that's it for this very long episode. If next time we're going to get another 1 hour and 30-minute episode, I'm going to have to cut that to 2 episodes. But this, I am just going to stick this as 1 episode, as we finally are able to deal with the 3rd disciplinary team mission. Okay. So that's it for this episode. Again, YouTube, all the episodes are in YouTube. New episodes go up at 12 midnight UTC, 8 a.m. Philippine time. I'm also on Twitch, occasionally at noon Philippine time or around evening Philippine time, recording these episodes. And yeah, see you in the next episode, where we unlock more abnormalities and finally get the new story from Gebra.